Dr. D, you say that empathy isn't just a feeling. You write it's a precision instrument. What are we getting wrong about empathy today?
Well, I love that question. We are living in a polarized nation here in America, many other places around the globe too. But here in America, our country, and I've been around and I've been here 6 decades, so I've seen a few things. Our country is ugly right now, and it starts at the top. So that's weaponized empathy, though. That's some industrial organizational psychologists enabling a self-centered, self-serving leadership style and people that are self-centered and self-serving in leadership positions. But they didn't just get there magically. They used weaponized empathy. They knew what to say to make someone who felt othered feel included. They knew how to message and speak to your blind spots, to your vulnerabilities, and to your wounds. See, that's weaponized empathy. That's someone that appears to be empathetic with you, when in fact, they're just tapping into the things that will get your attention,
Mm.
motivate you cognitively, physiologically, and emotionally. And the next thing you know, you're climbing a wall trying to break into the legislature to do with a flag in your hand, calling yourself a patriot, when in truth, you've been pimped. Someone has made you feel that, you know what, you are othered, but I love you, or you're unseen. Well, the reason your life is so bad is because of them being the other race, the other hair texture, the other political party, vegan versus a meat eater, however you want to break it down, gay, straight, however you want to break it down. But people are speaking into your wounds, your blind spots, and your need to be seen and valued, when that's weaponized empathy. But you can do the opposite. You can accept your blind spots and see them. You can look at where you have lack and stop judging yourself because you don't have what the guy next door or the guy that you see on social media has. And here's the big one. We're getting these are neurochemical processes that create primal states in you. And I'll prove it. If you get on social media, even a little bit, you're going to notice a pattern. It's titillation. You're going to see a video of a puppy or a dog or something funny that's going to make you laugh. You're going to scroll a little bit more. And you're going to see something that pisses you off, that probably makes you even angry. It's going to be a demonstration of bias and injustice and to some degree. And now weaponized empathy is being used on you again. And it's a love hate relationship, right? 1 minute you're really laughing, next minute you're pissed, and you do all that in 3 to 5 minutes, one dopamine hit at a time. Well, your mind, that's something that you don't want to offer to people unless they're going to put something in it that's going to help it function better. And see, this is where you can take this empathy and turn it around toward yourself. And now you can choose, okay, I don't want to see that video anymore. Let me block that. I do want to see more of this though. And what you feed yourself, you become. There's a thing that I read in a spiritual text that says, as a man thinks, so is he. That is some true stuff. There's nothing ever been more true in a statement. Whatever we feed ourselves, we become. It's the same thing with a diet. If you sit up and eat a bunch of processed foods and a bunch of stuff rich in nitrates, I've read in some one of these stores, Whole Foods or somewhere, if you can't pronounce the ingredients, they're probably not good for you. And that's true. That is so true. So what we have to look at is, what are we consuming mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and environmentally? Does it serve the greater good? We look at things like smoking, drinking. Yeah, you're pissed. Why not have a drink? That'll help give you a little bit of relief. But see, if you end up being an alcoholic and now you have cirrhosis of the liver and kidney failure, was that really a good idea? Right? You smoke a joint, you smoke a cigarette, You got that nicotine hit, you're up for 3 minutes, but later you have some pulmonary disorder and you're coughing up a lung. Is that really a good idea? Because that surfactant laden with tar isn't how you were designed. So we have to ask ourselves, what are we allowing in? And whatever that is, at some point, that's going to come back out and it's either going to bless you or curse you.